Sugar gliders, welcome to Chapter 6, Lesson 6 on the distributive property, the fourth property we're going to look at, which combines multiplication and addition. Just a few things you need to know ahead of time. We need to know what addends are. And if you recall, those are numbers that we add together. So 4 plus 7, 4 is called an addend and 7 is called an addend. Remember, the answer to a addition problem is the sum. And remember, I think that's what you need to remember for right now. So let's look at our problem here. 2 times 7 plus 4 in parentheses. Okay, it says to multiply a sum by a number. So our sum in this case is 7 plus 4. Okay, we're going to multiply it by 2. Okay, it says to multiply a sum by a number, multiply each addend by the number outside the parentheses. So my addends are 7 and 4, and I want to multiply those addends by the number outside the parentheses. So what I need to do is take my 2 times 7, and I'm going to write that right here, and I'm going to add it to 2 times 4. Okay. So all I did was I rewrote the expression. And if we take a look at the answer to each side of this equal sign, we'll see that we are going to have the same exact answers. So let's look at this side first, the left side. 7 plus 4 is 11. So then we have 2 times 11, which is 22. Let's see if it's equal to what's on the other side of the equal sign. 2 times 7 is 14. Plus 2 times 4 is 8, and 14 plus 8 is 22. So either expression, this one, 2 times 7 plus 4, and 2 times 7 plus 2 times 4 are the same thing. We've used the distributive property to combine addition and multiplication. Okay, why do we need to know this? Well, we could do a little bit of mental math by distributing some numbers and using this process. So let's look at our first example. I want to find 6 times 38 mentally, okay? I would do, in my head, I would be thinking 6 times 30, that 3 is in the 10 spot, so it's 30, plus 6 times 8, and then I'd put those together. I'm going to lay it all out for you so you can actually see what I'm thinking. So 6 times 38, remember 38 can be written as 30 plus 8. So in this first step, all I did was write 38 as 30 plus 8, just another way of expressing 38. The next step is taking the outside number and multiplying it by each of the addends. So I took 6 times 30, which is here, and I took 6 times 8, which is here. So that was my use of the distributive property. My next step, I did the math mentally. I multiplied 6 times 30 to get 180, and I multiplied 6 times 8 to get 48. So I multiplied mentally. And finally, I added those two numbers together. So that was my last step. Okay, so again, let's just take a quick look back. The distributive property tells you can multiply a sum, 7 plus 4, by a number, which is 2. Okay, and I can express that expression differently. Let's look at the example down here for you to get started. Find each product mentally using the distributive property. Show the steps you used. So I'm going to change 78 to 70 plus 8. So I'm going to change this to 3 times 70 plus 8. Okay. Now I have to take that outside number and multiply it by each addend. So 3 times 70 plus, keep that plus sign that's up here, multiply the next addend by the outside number, 3 times 8. Now I multiply mentally. 3 times 70 is 210. 3 times 8 is 24. And I should be able to put these together in my head so you get 234. Okay, the next one, 7 times 74. I'm going to rewrite the 74. So I'm going to do 7 times 70 plus 4. I'm going to multiply each add-in by the outside number. So 7 times 70. Then I'm going to add 7 times 4. Now I can multiply mentally. 7 times 70 is 490. Plus 7 times 4 is 28. And if I put these together in my head, I will get 518. So go ahead, try these, practice at home, come back with any questions you might have, and have a good night.